straight up starting the video with the budget segment, that is the under 5000 price bracket. The one and only Nexdigitron ACE 2 is the most value for money dashcam within this price segment. So in this dashcam you get a built-in GPS, you get a native 2K 1440p resolution, you get a close to 1-inch screen, you get voice control super capacitor, you get an f1.8 aperture 6 glass lens, an optional parking mode, and even support for 256GB memory cards. So if you don't want to compromise on features and want to keep the budget low, the Nexdigitron ACE 2 is the dashcam which you should be looking for. Moving on to the next option under the 5000 price bracket, the 70mm M200, the only dashcam in the budget segment to get a StarVis 2 sensor, hence providing you some really good low light video quality and number plate readability. Now nothing can match StarVis 2. Most of my users do note this, and having a StarVis 2 dashcam under the budget segment is a really helpful thing. The 70mm M200 gets a 1080p Full HD resolution with HDR. It gets the StarVis 2 IMX662 sensor with an f1.8 aperture. It also gets voice control and optional parking mode, and it supports memory cards up to 128GB. So if night video quality and nighttime number plate readability is your top priority under the budget segment, the 70mm M200 should be the perfect choice. Moving on to the next dashcam under the 5000 segment, you all must be knowing about this, the DDPAI Mini Pro. Once the king of budget dashcams, because this was the most highest selling dashcam under the budget segment at one point of time, the DDPAI Mini Pro still holds good for the price it comes at, giving you a resolution of 1296p along with a 140-degree field of view and an f2.0 aperture. It also gets a super capacitor, a G sensor, and a parking mode, and supports memory cards up to 256GB. So this comes under the 4000 price bracket, so making it accessible for almost anyone who has a very low budget and still wants to get some decent features out of their dashcam. I've tested the Mini Pro extensively, and it's safe to say that this dashcam justifies the price and provides you some of the finest quality that's available in that budget segment. So moving on to the next option under this segment, well, I should say this is one of the cheapest dashcam with some quality features included in it. I'm talking about the Nexdigitron Neo dashcam. Now this comes even cheaper compared to the Mini Pro, and this currently trends at a price of about 2,999, that's about 3,000 rupees only. You get a full HD 1080p resolution, a 2 megapixel sensor, a 140-degree field of view, a detachable and a 360-degree rotatable mount with a 128GB micro SD card support. So pretty much an ultra low budget dashcam under the price bracket of 3,000 rupees. This must be your only option if your budget cannot extend beyond the 3,000 mark. So moving on to the next segment, that is the under 10,000 price bracket. You get a lot of options within this segment, and it's really difficult to choose the correct dashcam. Let me start off the list by taking the name of the 70mm A500S. Now this dashcam was recently updated to its next model, the A510, but the A500 still is a strong contender, providing you some really classy 1944p footage with a StarVis IMX335 sensor. This dashcam also gets ADAS and a built-in GPS logger. It also gets an optional parking monitoring feature as well. So this dashcam was the workhorse for the 70mm until the A510 came in. But those who are really budget conscious and don't want to extend their budget to grab a A510, you can always rely back on the A500S, which is still a very good dashcam for the budget segment it comes at. You can also purchase this single channel variant of the A500, which comes at a price of about 7,000 to 8,000 rupees. So particularly if a single channel or a front only variant is your choice, the A500 front only will probably suit you the best. Moving on to the next option, the most value for money dashcam under the 10,000 price bracket is the Nexdigitron Prime. Now this dashcam gets a 1440p resolution with built-in GPS. Now this is a dual channel variant, which means you also get a full HD rear camera. It also gets the StarVis IMX335 sensor along with a f1.8 aperture and a 6 glass lens. Additionally, you also get 140-degree field of view, G sensor, and optional parking mode. And this dashcam supports memory cards up to 256GB. So the Nexdigitron Prime is more or less a complete package for that particular price bracket. So all the dashcams which I've mentioned up until now under the 10,000 segment are more or less around that 10,000 price bracket. But what if you want a dashcam which is slightly lesser priced, about 6,000 to 7,000 rupees? Well, there are two good choices if that's your budget. Starting with the DDPAI N5 Dual. This is probably the cheapest dual channel dashcam which gets the brand backing of DDPAI. Usually trending at a price of 7,000 rupees, the DDPAI N5 Dual also offers some really excellent video quality, and I've personally tested it out extensively. So the DDPAI N5 Dual usually trends at a price of about 7 to 8,000 rupees and offers a decent video quality, and of course you can always rely on this if your budget cannot extend beyond that 7 to 8,000 price bracket. So the next and the last option under the 10,000 segment would probably the 70mm A200. Now this is a dual channel dashcam offering you a full HD resolution from both front and the rear camera with a HDR supported front camera. Along with giving you a full HD with HDR, this dashcam also supports a 140-degree field of view, and it also has a G sensor, it has got optional parking monitoring and has 70mm app support. So if you are looking for a budget dashcam with HDR capabilities along with a screen on the dashcam and dual channel variant, the A200 just might suit your needs. Now moving on to the next price bracket, that is the under 15,000 segment. Now within this you probably get the most famous and the most popular dashcam which has been released in the recent times, the 70mm A510. So this is the updated model of the previous workhorse for 70mm, the 70mm A500. And this dashcam gets a similar 1944p resolution, but what sets this apart is that this gets the StarVis 2 IMX675 sensor, it gets built-in ADAS, built-in GPS, it also gets optional parking monitoring and a 70mm app support. Now you might have already seen all the detailed review and the comparison videos which I brought out on the 70mm A510 and must be quite impressed with it, and of course even I am. So if you do have a budget of less than 15,000 rupees, close to about 12 to 13,000 rupees, this dashcam should be your only choice, because in this price bracket no camera can come close to the performance of what the A510 can do for you. And if you want to check out its detailed features and check out its detailed review, you can always find those review video links in the description below. Alright, so enough said about the A510. Moving on to the next best option in this segment, the DDPAI N5 Dual 4K. So this is a true native 4K dual channel dashcam wherein the front camera gets a 4K resolution and the rear camera gets a 1080p resolution. The N5 Dual has been giving out a very proper and a very crisp 4K footage at that price point, and probably there's no other 4K, a native 4K camera within that price segment. So if you're someone who prefers a true 4K resolution camera and you want that crisp, sharp quality a 4K camera brings with it, the N5 Dual will probably suit you the best. And of course you can also watch its detailed review video right below in the description. So one more important dashcam which is quite an underdog in this segment is the VIOFO A119 Mini 2. Now this generally trends at a price of about 14,999. This camera also gets a StarVis 2 sensor. The only drawback of this camera being it doesn't come in a dual channel variant, it comes only in a front only variant. But what the front only variant is capable of is simply amazing. Not only does the A119 Mini 2 get a super small compact size form factor, the performance of this camera in terms of its video quality, in terms of its app interface and the app settings is unmatched. I've done an extensive review video of the A119 Mini 2. I'm pretty sure you'll be impressed by what the A119 Mini 2 can do for you for that price bracket. So moving on to the next price segment, that is the under 20,000 price bracket. Now in this you get the king of 4K dashcams, because you get basically the 70mm A810 under the 20,000 price bracket. So this is the cheapest 4K dashcam which you can get along with the StarVis 2 sensor. Now I've already discussed in detail and shown you a lot of detailed videos on the 70mm A810. There's no other camera that can come close to what the A810 can do in that price bracket. So StarVis 2 works best when combined with the highest possible resolutions, and in today's case the 4K resolution is the highest possible and highest available resolution. So imagine the goodness the A810 can bring out for you. So again, the A810 is a dual channel setup giving you the goodness of two cameras. It has GPS, it has parking mode and all the other standard features a camera can get. Just like its sibling the A510, the A810 too provides super cool low light performance and top-notch number plate readability at night. The second dashcam which I would recommend under the 20,000 price bracket is the newly launched REDTIGER F17. Now this camera offers not two but three cameras. So you get a front, rear and an interior camera under the 20,000 price bracket, making it the most value for money dashcam in that price segment. The front camera offers an upscaled 4K resolution and the interior and the rear camera offer you a full HD resolution. I've recently made a detailed video on the REDTIGER F17. You can go ahead and check it out in the description below if you want to grab some more info and grab some more knowledge about this camera before you actually make that purchase decision. So if your requirement for a dashcam includes having a 3-channel setup as mandatory, the REDTIGER F17 should be your definite choice. Moving on to the next price segment, that is the under 25,000 rupees. You can say this is under or just around 25,000 because the camera which I am going to recommend is one of the best cameras you can buy at that price range, and I'm talking about the VIOFO A229 Plus dual channel variant. Now this is the first and probably the only camera which gets dual StarVis 2 sensors. Yes, it gets StarVis 2 for both front and the rear of the camera. Of course, you also get a triple channel variant wherein you get a older gen StarVis sensor for the interior camera as well, and of course you can purchase this separately as and when required. But in the dual channel segment, you get a StarVis 2 in the rear camera, which is completely unheard of in the dashcam market. The A229 Plus offers you 2K resolution on both front and the rear camera as well, providing you a complete coverage with crisp footage and of course the top-notch quality that's associated with VIOFO. Of course, you can take a look at the detailed video of the A229 Plus in the description below. So the second dashcam which I would recommend under or around the price bracket of 25,000 is the Vantrue N4 3-channel. So this is the younger sibling of the Vantrue N4 Pro, and this camera offers you a front 4K resolution along with a full HD front and the rear camera. You can also set various different resolutions to all three cameras, the front, interior and rear, based on your requirement. This camera also supports a maximum limit of 512GB memory cards. So if you want a 3-channel setup with the backing of a well-known brand such as Vantrue, the N4 should be your top choice. Moving on to the next price segment, that is the under 35,000 price segment. Now in this, the first and foremost choice is the VIOFO A229 Pro dual channel variant. Similar to the A229 Plus variant, this camera also comes in a triple channel variant, which means you can also buy an interior camera separately as and when required for you, and of course it's going to cost you a bit more. But if you do buy a dual channel variant, you're going to get a front 4K resolution camera backed with a StarVis 2 sensor and a rear 2K camera backed with a StarVis 2 sensor. So again, the A229 Pro is the only 4K camera which gets a StarVis 2 sensor in the rear camera as well. I have personally tested out this dashcam extensively and it lives up to its name and does much more, because this camera is simply the best at what it does and offers you exceptional video quality in both day and night time. You can take a look at the detailed video quality review of the A229 Pro in one of my previous videos. The link to that video will be given in the description below. The second camera which I would recommend under the 35,000 price bracket is the Vantrue N4 Pro triple channel dashcam. Now I personally tested out this dashcam and I'm completely happy and satisfied with the performance this dashcam brings to the table. You get the goodness of having a triple channel setup, you get the goodness of a StarVis 2 sensor and a 4K resolution, not to mention the brand value of Vantrue. This camera has a StarVis 2 IMX678 sensor along with a 4K front, 1080p interior and a 1080p rear camera, along with giving you the voice control, GPS, 24-hour parking mode, and also supports 512GB memory cards. Just take a look at its detailed review video, for which the link is given in the description. I'm quite sure you will be very happy with the kind of performance the N4 Pro provides. Moving on to the last segment, that is the under 40,000 segment or around 40,000 segment. Now this is the best of the best and nothing goes beyond this. I'm talking about the first camera, that is the VIOFO A229 Pro triple channel variant. I just now previously spoke about the dual channel. Now in this triple channel variant, you get an extra interior camera which again gets the StarVis sensor, the previous gen, and of course you get 3-channel coverage, and this means you get a complete coverage around the car along with the most premium features a dashcam can ever have. And as I said previously, if you've seen my review video of the A229 Pro, you will be completely convinced to buy this dash camera, because this is probably the world's best dash cam, which I had already told you in one of those videos. So the VIOFO A229 Pro again offers you the top-notch video quality in day and night time, offers you some really premium features and quality features. You also get a CPL filter inside the box, and of course the brand value and the brand support VIOFO offers for you. I've personally tested out this dashcam and I personally recommend it to you if you have that kind of a budget. So the second dashcam which I would recommend at that price point or around that price point is the newly released Vantrue N5 4-channel dash camera. This dashcam has 4 cameras, one front camera, one interior camera, and another interior camera from the rear camera, and of course a rear camera. So basically you get 360-degree coverage. There is no area that can be missed by using this dash cam. It has the goodness of a Starviz 2 sensor, and of course it can record in all 4 cameras, with the front camera giving you a resolution of 1944p and a 1080p resolution for the rest of the 3 cameras. So if budget is not your concern and you want a complete peace of mind with a complete coverage of your car, the Vantrue N5 is and probably the only choice you have, which is simply the best to monitor your dashcam in every single way. So this was the list of my favorite cameras to make your choice easy, to make your choice simple. And in spite of this, if you have any concerns, if you have any queries, you can always write that down in the comments and I'll try to clear your query as soon as possible. And of course, if you are interested in purchasing any of these dash cameras, the links to those are given in the description below. Head down, click on the link and purchase it. So in this Prime Day sale, make the most use out of the discounts, save yourself some money and grab yourself some really cool dash cams and keep yourself safe on the road and in the car. So I hope this video has helped you out, and in case if it did, make sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now and smash that like button. Also don't forget to follow me on my Facebook, Insta and the WhatsApp page. The links to those are given in the description as well. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.